Hello gamers, this is Noobzilla picking back up where we left off. Right now, I'm going over the post that Zeus made on forums.betsoft.com. The link will be down in the description box below. Last time we covered the tips and tricks, hints 1 through 20. Today we'll be going through 21 through 40. If you want to PvE in Cyrodiil and really dislike PvP, find an empty campaign and sign in as a guest. You can see quest status by the color of the icon on the map. If it's white, it means you completed the quest for that area. If it's black, you haven't. Go off the beaten path. Don't just go from quest to quest. Walk around a bit. Go explore. There are a ton of locations that offer books, containers, chests, world bosses, and more. Don't ask in zone chat about where you can find a horse. Go to the nearest town and check your map for the stables. Oftentimes, when you wander from the beaten path, you might find an NPC in an alcove or a hidden location from plain sight. There would be no marking on the compass or a merchant tag in the name map, and only by talking to him would you understand that he's a merchant. Make sure you look through his wares thoroughly. There might be some uniquely named items which start quests. Looting barrels, crates, backpacks give provisioning mats such as grain, malt, water, and recipes. Looting wardrobes, nightstands, drawers, and dressers give you lockpicks, crafting racial stones, and racial motif books. Boss mobs in dungeons can be killed multiple times. They spawn when a new player group moves through the dungeon. You can assist them and get the loot. Over time, the loot quality diminishes to white loot, but each boss will have at least a blue item that you can get as a reward. I'm not sure about the trigger on that, either total damage done or starting the fight. It's only awarded once. Resource nodes that spawn runes will randomize between the three types when they spawn. Boss mobs and dungeons will drop potions and filled soul gems appropriate for your level. You can farm that boss for a bit to build up a supply. In dungeons, there are chests that give loot that only goes to the person who opens the chest first or interacts with it and then opens it first. Try to spot them in corners of dungeons to snag them. You can leave items in a chest for others to take. You can level multiple different armors at the same time by mixing up what you wear. However, each one will level slower than if you have a full set of light, medium, or heavy. The NPC-owned towns in Cyrodiil have repeatable PvE quests. You get a big chunk of XP from completing quests, so to level up a second weapon skill, switch to it before turning in a quest. You can reset your skills for gold. There are locations to do this for each faction. You can level a skill line by having an active ability slotted on the hotbar, even if you never use that ability. At the very start of the game, when you have empty hotbar slots, add the soul trap spell to your bar. It's a reasonable dot, and even if you never use it, you can start to level up the soul magic skill line. And last but not least for this video, recommend Soul Trap from the Soul Magic skill tree as your first skill point. Get as many soul gems as you can afford as early as possible. They are invaluable for self-resurrection from the same spot you died, resurrecting others, or charging certain weapon enchants. It is the cheapest and quickest way to fill soul gems is by nuking 1 HP critters like rats, sheep, etc. Empty or full soul gems can be attained randomly from loot drops or by buying them from the Mages Guild or some mage vendors. Alright, this is Noobzilla's second episode of Tips, Tricks, Hints for New Players. I'll be doing roughly 10 in this series, so stay tuned for more. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time.